Is this the end of Mahomes' magic? Green Bay loses more than just the game. We've got a lot of people hurt, and we've got an old man that's back. We'll talk about that and more next on Good Sports. Old man Philip Rivers is back. It is unbelievable. We have a man that retired 5 years ago almost. He's almost eligible for the Hall of Fame and says right before he's eligible, I'm coming back, baby.
You know what's the best part about this whole thing?
What's that?
Is actually they found out that, because NFL players get 5 years after they play their last game.
Yeah.
They get 5 years of their insurance paid for.
Oh.
So by him playing, he gets 5 more years of insurance.
Smooth. He's a smart man.
And think about how many
That's a
kids
man with
he has.
10 kids.
Think about how many kids he has.
Yes,
this was the greatest decision he's ever made.
So he just made a 5-year for one game.
Yeah.
And he played well.
He played well.
This man is a grandpa.
Yeah.
This man is older than his coach. He's older than 12 coaches in the league right now. His son is older than his teammates. I mean, this is like a father-son game. And he goes in there, and it was like a storybook. I mean, Cinderella on the road, and then Seattle ruined it in the last few seconds. Well,
Listen,
actually, it's Colts.
If he pays
defense.
what I pay for insurance,
It was a great decision.
he saved $6,000.
With 10 kids?
He saved at least $6,000 in the next 5 years. Or sorry, for every year for the next 5 years.
And he threw a touchdown.
Yeah. Listen, I will say not a single ball looked like it had velocity.
Oh man, he threw the first little ducky wucky. I mean, but it was like accurate. What was weird?
Oh, it was stupid accurate. It was just like he had to throw it 10 seconds early to get it to where it needed to be.
I was having flashbacks of me on JV throwing balls, except they didn't get picked until the end, which was
the cameraman. The cameraman, that was the easiest job he's ever had. He's like.
It was, but then you see people rooting for him. It was a cool moment. I was happy for him. I wanted him to win for more than one reason.
Yeah,
Seattle made a clutch last little drive. They're a legit team, but they won with a bunch of field goals.
Yep.
So crazy.
Patriots had to play the Bills.
Patriots had to play the Bills.
And the Bills had to teach them a lesson.
That was a crazy game because the Patriots jumped on them 21-0. I think it was. And then the Bills came back. That was a wild game.
Steelers played tonight. If they don't win, the Ravens take. They don't take the first seed yet. If they don't win,
Pittsburgh has the tiebreaker as of now, but they play again.
Yeah. Anyways, real close battle there. That's going on tonight.
And then Mahomes. They're going to say, well, they didn't make the playoffs because Mahomes. No, it was at the very end of the game. They were already going to lose.
Listen,
they didn't make the playoffs. Is it over? I just want to know. Is Mahomes' magic over?
No, but he's not playing. He's not playing half the season next year.
If not more.
If it's an ACL, he's not playing half the season next year. It's
his ACL. Yep. They said it wasn't a catastrophic ACL. It wasn't a Brandon Ayuk.
Listen, with Patrick Mahomes' money, his financial stability, he's going to be able to have a new ACL by tomorrow.
but what if this is in an era, he is a good little moment. It was a great run for him.
Hey,
doesn't mean it's over. He's got a lot left in the tank.
Listen, they just got to figure out what they're doing for the next year or two so they can regain.
Yeah, retool.
Yeah, retool. Hey, how about them Jaguars? How about them Jaguars?
Was there 5 touchdowns thrown by the Prince?
Yeah. 5 total touchdowns. I think he might have rushed one in. I could be wrong.
Okay, so 5 touchdowns. That's like half of normal his season.
Yeah, that's mostly,
Yeah, that was a good game.
It was against the Jets.
Yeah,
so.
but he did it, and they're winning. They've played very well. And then what do you think Green Bay is thinking right now after trading away a starting defensive tackle, 2 first-round picks for Micah Parsons?
Well, I don't think they regretted it until yesterday.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying? Oh, when you saw him
because listen, he did have the sack numbers to me.
12.5?
Yeah, he had the sack numbers to support the trade that they made.
Yeah. It just stinks when you go all in and I love it when teams are like, we're going for it.
Yeah.
And they could have easily won this.
Which sucks because what teams went all in during the season this
Colts.
year? In the Packers.
The Colts, who have a grandpa now.
Yep.
So what does that mean? Who are we going to come back right now and play for Green Bay? That's way back in the day. They're going to.
I don't know.
They're going to look in the 50-year-old section for a defensive end. So,
Hey, you never know.
never know.
Reggie White might still be hanging out somewhere.
Well, Reggie White's in heaven, so so it's probably not Reggie White, but we'll go with Clay
Listen,
Matthews.
you
Clay
don't know
Matthews
that.
is coming back.
You don't know that. Reggie White could come from the grave.
He
Okay.
could. Well, I think that's what they're going to need because I think
Reginald
they're done.
Reginald is not done.
I want to talk.
Clay Matthews could come back.
I want.
I bet you he's still in great shape.
Yeah, I bet he. Well, I would say that. What'd you think of honestly when you saw Phillip Rivers? Were you like?
I feel like
Really?
his teammates probably nicknamed him Biscuit
he was
because he's a biscuit away
well,
from being a starting guard.
Yes, he looks like a guard. He looks like a guard with his shirt on. I think with his shirt off, he probably didn't look like a guard, but good for him. Anyway,
Yeah.
I want to talk about my 49ers. I was really happy.
Oh gosh.
Brock Purdy, listen to this. Brock Purdy, who absolutely stunk like
you
4
cannot
weeks
be
ago.
happy after watching that game.
I was happy with Brock
There's
Purdy.
no way.
With Brock Purdy, I was.
You were happy about that game?
with Brock Purdy. I'm just talking Brock Purdy.
Oh, I sure
Our
hope it's
defense-
only Brock Purdy.
No, our defense was terrible. We're not running the ball.
Listen,
Ricky Pearsall. And our field goal kicker is still undefeated. He's like he's like 25 or 26 for 26. He's missed 2 field goals. Check this out. He's missed 2 field goals, but there was penalties on both of them, so he got a retake.
wow,
So-
good for him.
But Brock Purdy is just tied a record.
What's the record?
It's the first 4 seasons of a quarterback in the NFL. He's now tied for the most 140 rating QBR. He has the most, and it was him and Kurt Warner have the most of 140 or higher games. So he just had another one. 3 touchdowns, 300 yards. He looks like he's healthy. He's a gunslinger, and he could be this or that, but he ran for almost 50 yards, threw for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. I know it's against a crappy team, but I was just glad to see him running around.
You know who's playing really good right now that just got a new kicker during the season?
Who's that?
Jake Moody and the Bears.
Oh, gosh. No, he's done. Moody. I'm done with Moody.
Okay.
No.
Actual question. Listen,
Yes.
but you can't be happy as a team.
Oh, no, I
Listen,
I'm not.
You guys went.
Our defense is.
You guys went smack for smack with one of the worst teams in the league.
Our defense is. We can't stop him. Do you know? I
Like-
don't understand why teams don't do this. Do you know what they ran against us?
What?
7.5 yards per carry against us. They got yards against us per carry.
That's not good.
I don't know why you wouldn't run the ball every time.
I would run
No,
the ball
we
every
are
play.
getting Bethune back, who is our middle linebacker, who replaced Warner, and he was our best run defender at least. So that will help next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna have to outscore teams.
Yeah. How do you feel about the Seahawks coming off that Colts game?
I was not
I thought.
impressed.
I
was
thought the
not
whole time I
impressed.
watched it.
In Seattle and only field goals.
Yeah.
Wasn't impressed.
Listen, the whole entire time I watched it,
Defense.
all I could think was, this team is so easy to shut down the playoffs.
Yeah.
Now, I'm still not saying that they won't get the first seed.
Yeah. That defense is
They
legit,
still
but
very much could get the first
if
seed.
you can stop JSN.
I just don't think they got it.
Yeah.
The running backs do not look fantastic, but I don't think it's the running back's fault. I think it's the offensive line's fault. I've said
And
that
it's
multiple
hard to
times.
think that Darnold could win it, but that defense will keep him in. That defense is legit.
How about the Rams?
Thursday night, Rams Seahawks I am a Seahawk fan.
Wow.
This Thursday.
Wow. Love
that
the Seahawks,
game
huh?
is going to change the outcome.
So if the
That's
Seahawks win and you beat the Seahawks, you're the number 1 seed.
We're number 1 seed.
Yeah. Unless you were to lose the next 3 games and then every other team lost the next 3 games.
Well, yeah. If you at least control your own destiny.
Listen, if all the next teams lose their games, then the Eagles could be the number 1 seed.
Everybody could win. The Cowboys.
Listen.
I heard something that the Cowboys could win.
They
Tell me-
still could make the playoffs.
Explain what you sent me.
Listen, so all they need to do is they need to win out all their games.
Okay.
They need the
Check.
Lions to lose.
Yep, check.
They need
All their games.
Yes, all their games. They need the Panthers to lose all their games.
All their no problem.
Yes, and then they need Los Angeles and San Francisco to fall within the San Andreas fault.
Okay, that check. That could happen.
That way, all those teams actually die.
Yeah.
and then the Cowboys would be in.
And they'll be in a coin toss at that point.
Yes, they'd be in a coin toss, but it is likely they would be in at that point because it's a 60% chance because the gravity's different in Dallas. So
they have a chance.
Yeah.
They have a chance.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick, 1 minute. Tell me about your Eagles. They have been blasted for their offense, and they, it doesn't matter who you play. You can only play who you're playing.
Yeah.
And they look like they kind of got some stuff out of their system. What'd you think?
Listen, I really, really like our schedule. And I say that in the manner of we got a get right game against the Raiders. Let's be honest.
Yep.
Everyone in the league goes, I'd play the Raiders.
49ers had one against the Titans.
Okay. And we went out there and we got right.
Yeah.
I felt good about
Yeah.
that. Not only did we shut them out, that means that our defense in the last, since week 10
it's as
has
good as
been
it
number
gets.
one across the board.
I bet.
So they did the stats. Since week 10, the Eagles defense has been number one across the board.
I
Okay?
believe that.
So I'm feeling really good about that. We shut them out completely.
That's
Then we
good.
went out there, we put some offensive firepower on the board.
Yeah.
Okay. We didn't even play our starters the whole fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Okay. That felt really good. Now we get another game against the Commanders.
Yep.
Okay. This game is great for us. Jane Daniels is for sure out for the rest of the season. They have nothing to play for
Another make it right game.
other than spoiler.
Yep.
Okay. And they're a pretty beaten up team. But this is another game where they're a little bit better than the Raiders.
Yes.
But they're not definitely anywhere near elite right now.
Yeah.
This is another game where if we can go out and really just continue to get right,
you get your confidence
we
up.
then go into Buffalo against a hard game,
Yep.
right? But now we get to prove it, okay?
Yeah.
Now we get the 2 get right games and the prove it.
Yeah.
We play hard. We beat Buffalo. Guess what? We get the Commanders for the last week. We're most likely sitting our starters anyways because we've locked in the 2 or 3 seed. And guess what?
Then your confidence is back.
And you're going to the playoffs.
That's a good run.
This
If
is
you
this
get
is
the
a
Bills-
great schedule.
If you get the Bills, things can change.
Yeah, but this is
mightily.
A lot of people would want just a bunch of easy games at the end.
No,
I don't
I-
want that because I want to get right. It's not get right because you played
Well, you-
terrible. It's get right because you proved yourself along the way.
Yeah, but you have a good schedule to get your confidence back,
Yes.
to get your mojo, and then you also have a let's play.
Yeah.
Okay, we just beat a Super Bowl.
That's going to be a
caliber
playoff
team.
caliber game right there.
Absolutely.
And no one would be surprised in the league if that's the Super Bowl. If that's the
Oh.
Super Bowl right there.
Yes. Yes.
So.
Okay. Thursday night, that's the big game.
Yep.
That's going to decide a lot.
Yep.
Rams, Seahawks. I have a quick question for you,
Okay.
and we have to do this quick. Joe Burrow
Yep.
talked, and he looked like he needed a therapist.
Yep.
Okay. If you were a GM, I'm just talking at least a straight across trade.
Yeah.
You have concerns about his injury situation.
I just can't.
So that's okay. What quarterbacks would you say I would not trade straight across?
Any quarterback that's proven to be any quarterback that's won playoff games
Okay.
and proven to be healthy through most of their seasons, I would have a hard trouble to.
So would you say like 7 quarterbacks, 8 quarterbacks?
I'd probably say there's probably close to 10. It's
10.
maybe less. It's probably
Yeah.
less, but I would say it's probably between like 7 and 10.
And that's not based on his ability. It's based on his availability.
Correct. Yes. First of all, we know Joe Burrow's made a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But that was to be fair, I think that's almost 5 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. About
To be
5
fair, that's almost 5 years ago. He hasn't played a full season ever since.
Yep.
Okay. So any quarterback who's won playoff games, okay, and has been healthy for the last 4 years in a row, it's hard to trade that.
Yeah.
No matter what the talent level is of
Yes.
Joe Burrow. Because you're going to sit there and you're going to go, wow, I would love a Ferrari, but can I afford the insurance?
Yeah.
Or can I even afford to put the gas in it?
Yeah. It's a tough situation.